I do hate giving bad reviews. Hey guys, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. I've decided I really need to get back into reviewing books. It's why I started Boho Bookworm in the first place. So today I wanted to bring you a review of A Good Enough Mother by Bev Thomas. I know it's flipped around. I can't quite figure that out yet if I want to do it on like selfie mode. I'm not very technically smart. I'd like to thank the publishers for sending me this book in exchange for an honest review. The cover is stunning, and Paula Hawkins, here at The Girl on the Train, blurbed it on the front saying, taut, absorbing and psychologically astute. Big, bold, red writing, it says, the most dangerous lies are the ones we tell ourselves. I absolutely love a psychological thriller novel. So I was really excited to pick this book up, but unfortunately, while it did have a very strong psychological pull to it, it lacked the thriller element for the most part. A Good Enough Mother explores the lines between a doctor and a patient. The protagonist is a woman called Ruth, who is a trauma counsellor. This new patient gets referred to her, and when he first walks through the door, her professional life just completely crumbles because he looks exactly like her son, who went missing about 1.5 years ago. So A Good Enough Mother is a book about the mistakes that she makes in her working life because of the similarities between this boy and her son, and the snowball effect that that can have. What I did really like is that the author herself did work as a psychotherapist for the NHS for many, many years, so you could tell that she had done a lot of research and she knew what she was talking about in this book. It did pack an emotional punch, and it was definitely well written, but it was painfully slow paced. I mean, so when I initially started it, every chapter ended on this big cliffhanger, so you just kept wanting to know what's going to happen next, and you had to keep turning the pages to try to figure it out. But then as I was reading along, I was like, there are a lot of subplots in this book, and they just kept coming and coming and coming, and I was like, I was struggling to see the relevance, and trying to piece all these little pieces together of this big puzzle in a very thick book it started to get a little bit tiresome. There were just so many little backstories that I actually found myself getting a bit bothered by it and not really caring. Another thing that really irked me was that the book references one of my favourite books, Into the Wild by John Krakauer. I was really excited when that happened. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is one of my favourite books. I'm excited to see where this goes from here. But I feel like Bev Thomas relied way too much on John Krakauer's book for her own good in the second part of this book. I mean, overall, it's an okay book. It's nothing impeccable. As always, my reviews are going to be spoiler-free, but the ending was the nail in the coffin for me. It overall seemed very rushed and mediocre. It's not terrible, so I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It's more of like a 2.5, but Goodreads doesn't offer half stars, so 3 stars, I guess. Oh, I did get some book mail today. Penguin Publishing just sent me the Flexitarian Cookbook, which I am so excited to get into. I'm going to have a lot of fun in the kitchen with it. It's adaptable recipes for part-time vegetarians and vegans. There is no possible way on this bloody earth, that I could ever be a vegetarian or a vegan. I mean, God, I'd love to be. It would be nice. I think there's a bug eating me. That's what you get for picking flowers from the garden. I love red meat way too much. I really like it, like still mooing. If a vet can revive it, that's how I want my meat cooked. But I do love eating healthily. A yummy salad, chickpeas, lentils, and I think a few times a week, taking some time off of red meat and even, chicken or fish, it's a good idea. So I'm really, really excited to get into this book. It sounds perfect for me. This collection of deliciously simple recipes can be adapted to create food suitable for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and meat eaters. The perfect cookbook for anyone wanting to embrace a more plant-based diet. Not a full plant-based diet, because I will die. I'm a bit melodramatic, yes. I mean, it comes with all the pictures and it looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, mushroom burger, fennel watercress and red onion gratin with thyme, mushroom cannellini, bean and tuna salad, vegetable minestrone, oh, velvety pumpkin and red lentil soup. Oh, this is going to be fun. Thank you, Penguin Publishing. I also did just finish Lock Every Door by Riley Sager on Audible, so I don't have the physical copy of that book, but if you are interested in hearing my review on it, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you've been reading lately and how you are. I hope you're all good, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Bye!